Shockers look to go to 12-0. Davidson comes in next weekend as the North Carolina tour continues here in Kansas. Backcourt pressure for the first time. Shockers love to trap the inbounds pass. They generally won't trap the second pass inbounds. Ingram with Takale Cotton, his shadow. That's a two. And a good shot from Emmanuel Chapman, 6'1" senior out of Raleigh, averaging just over 5 points a game. 38% field goal shooter, but he was pure that time. Early in traffic.
Yeah, that's a big shot by Emmanuel Chapman. He's a guy who only averages about 5 points a game. You see him with the basketball in his hand. He is a distributor of the rock. Has great vision. He's looking to pass first. One of the best assist guys in the country. Dishes it out 7.2 times a game. Just outstanding of finding other guys to get the basketball.
Copeland called here, the big fella right in the middle. There's the bucket by Cleanthony Early.
Yeah, that's just too easy. They've got to find Early at all times. They have to know where he's at. Obviously, Wichita State is going at Cleanthony. He's a guy feeling good. He's shooting the ball extremely well over the last 3 games, right around 54%. But there you see he catches it, doesn't get flustered, takes his time, shows some poise, and easy bucket.
NC Central desperately outsized as Baker missed badly with his first effort. Went with a zone that time to try to get some internal help against the Shocker big men. Going big with Carter and Cleanthony Early both at 6'8". Nice driving bucket by Chapman, so he has back-to-back scores for the visiting Eagles. Shockers identify the zone.
And you have great player movement, good ball movement. And you can try to attack the zone with the dribble, try to get in deep. That's just going to make that zone commit. Find open shooters.
Carter leaning in, good stuff. And just no one to defend him down low.
Well, that's tough. Darius Carter, I like that he catches it quick and gets off the deck and puts it off the glass. That's just too tough. And that's what Greg Marshall's been wanting. He's been searching for a guy down low that can play with his back to the basket. And Darius Carter's been that guy as of late.
Nice driving bucket. Ingram with his first 2 points. Ramon Eaton into the game, a 6'8" junior out of Vallejo, California, for the first time. He plays very, very little, but obviously head coach Lavelle Moten trying to get a little bit more size into the lineup against this Wichita State team. Backdoor, Carter, pure strength. Last touch by NC Central.
Number 13, Groves. Number 2, Parks.
Reggie Groves and Jordan Parks into the game for the first time. Parks, the 6'7" junior out of Queens, New York, is actually the 3rd leading scorer on this team. He comes off the bench. Takale Cotton sits down for the Shockers.
Yeah, Jordan Parks is a very good athlete. His athleticism is off the charts. Serves the team well because he can guard any guy on the basketball court. Coming off an outstanding game off the bench versus Winthrop, had 18 points. Look for him, maybe they'll try to stick him on Cleanthony Early. He's there in the middle in that 2-3 zone. Nice job of getting a hand.
Clee tried to buy a foul, didn't get it. Nick Wiggins into the game for the first time. Good change of pace and one. Oh, didn't get the bucket. But that's the quickness and the crossover move by Ingram right there.
Yeah, and this team's going to test Wichita State. NC Central, obviously, you can see this first almost 8 minutes of this basketball game. They're wanting to put the rock on the floor and get to the basket, either get the bucket, easy layup, or get to the foul line.
Which is where Ingram lives. 102. That's got to be one of the top numbers in the country, certainly from a guard. Bricks that one. A 75% free throw shooter, Jeremy Ingram. Tail of the tape. Pretty good numbers. Boy, missed them both. And then Cleanthony Early. A foul in the backcourt on number 2 Parks. That's the 15th foul against North Carolina Central. It's good to see Cleanthony Early really get into an offensive rhythm. Caught a lot of balls on the block deep against Alabama.
Look out.
Perfectly timed play on the back cut. High in the air, Cleanthony Early throws down.
You have to be aware of the backside against the zone. You see NC Central relax, and the slammer jammer by Cleanthony Early. Woo, he got up, didn't he?
And one way up in the air for Cleanthony Early. And not to be underestimated, a pinpoint pass from Fred VanVleet, who put it right where it needed to be.
Backside of the zone, if you can reverse the basketball and kind of, act like you're going the opposite way, that's there, man, a perfect pass, and you see the rising by Cleanthony Early. Man, that boy can get up.
10 points for Clee. Wichita State leads at 15-9. So Cleanthony picking up where he left off at Alabama. Ingram for three. And he gets the shooter's roll.
3-point basket by Ingram.
Ball's going to be in his hand. Between him and Emmanuel Chapman, those are the two guys. Chapman dishing, Ingram shooting.
Wiggins has not been able to find his range from three-point land, shooting just 19%. Three on the other way. Wiggins pulls. That's a part of the game that I think Wichita State's got to get going a little bit, Craig. Nick Wiggins is a really valuable asset with his range. Baker and Kadeem Colby come up empty.
And officials timeout.
Nothing like a little back cut against the zone. VanVleet pinpoints. High flying Cleanthony Early right on time. Shockers by 3.